Hi Cancer, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of the 7th to the 13th of February 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I want to remind you, as always, general weekly reads, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. But as well, thank you so much in advance for the likes, the comments, and if you're new to the channel, subscriptions. Welcome to this Cancerian community as it grows. But as well, don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. The options are down below. Just reach out via email and I'll get that started for you. And remember to stick with me to the very end of the reading to get an answer to your very own yes or no question. Alrighty? And the overall message, more importantly for you, Cancer, for the week that I received from Spirit. Wow, this is exciting. Wow, this is exciting. Alright? Let's pull the cards to begin. The deck that I grabbed, we're pulling a message or two, an overall focus, if you will, from the Starseed Oracle deck to begin. All right? I just heard pleasant energy, and I feel like that's not just referring to you. Of course, they are speaking upon you for this reading and your energy, but it's more so, it's also speaking upon somebody specific in mind for you and who you're wrapped up with, or some people you're wrapped up with this week. For Cancer, to begin for this weekly read, the 7th to the 13th of February. For Cancer, going with these two. You're being pushed to stop at certain points, as we have the Void card, to recognize where you feel a level of void within or in your life. What doesn't feel content, right? What doesn't feel right, or what feels like it's missing. All right, there's something to be learned, but I am not taking that as your main focus for the week. You got the Love is at the bottom of the deck. Codependency and boundaries, also just talking about energy. All right, I feel like there's just a lot of love in the air for you this week, Cancer, regardless of where Cancer lies within your chart. All right, beautiful. I heard somebody needs your help. We have the 7 Star Sisters, Birth and Creation's Tapestry of Life Expression. It's a week to express oneself, however you feel most guided to, or however it feels most natural for you. I truly feel as if you have that natural ability to communicate, to get your voice out there, or just to create something attention worthy is how it's coming through. Allow yourself to remember that you're worth being noticed. People will be noticing you. A specific somebody will be noticing you. You're going to feel like you're in the spotlight to a certain extent, as there's a lot of moving around. And allow yourself to remember the number 7 this week. When you see it, it's a reminder of luck being on your side. Okay? There's several people that want to assist you as you feel guided to help somebody or multiple people this week as well. I do feel like you're a little bit annoyed though. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Timing is not an issue. Interesting. Time is not running out is what I meant to read. Okay, everything happens for a reason. Trust that. But also remember that timing is not an issue for you this week. Time isn't running out. You feel like you need to decide something quicker, accomplish something quicker, move quicker. You'll get to where you need to when you need to. If there's a level of delay, it's meant to be. Trust that, right? You may be pushed to sort of expect the best, and then you feel like you can, but then you don't, okay? As I swap these around, trust in the swapping around process of Spirit. Trust in the way the week goes. Don't allow for yourself to expect things to unravel in a specific way and then don't adjust when they don't happen exactly like that. Okay? Embrace the surprises, the twists and turns, the left turns of the week, I feel the need to say. Alright? It just feels like there's something truly exciting to experience throughout the week and moving forward. Alright, what do we have for Cancer? Yeah, it makes sense. At the center of your reading, you're expecting the worst, or you can't help but focus on what's not working at this time. So then, yeah, naturally, that's why you're embracing change. Okay, it's not that, it's supposed to be at the center. We have the 3 of Cups coming out as well as the Hermit. You need to spend quality time alone this week. All right, you may not have a choice. There's a lot to learn, right? It's a focus as well on self-love. self-mastery, self taking care of oneself, all right? Self-care is what I should have said to make that perfect. I feel like you're just giddy this week, very um, chuckly is what they said, feeling very much in the mood to take care of somebody or to be taken care of, or both. You're guiding the way for yourself, but at times, look at this. You lose sight of that lantern, that light, but you need to bring it back and expect the best and just understand you have the resources, the tools to do what you need to change what you need to. But everything will happen when it's meant to. You need to trust that. But there's something that you know that is about to happen or you're informed of this week that makes it so exciting for you to just keep moving forward. But don't allow those moments throughout the week, especially at the end, where you feel very sort of down about your situation or your life as a whole to get the best of you. All right? With the Three of Cups at the center of your reading, there's a focus on connections this week. Two friends, if not three, that will mean the world to you moving forward. You might have just met them, or they may be coming back into your equation if you feel like you lost touch with them. Some of you have been connected quite in a very strong way consistently. Either way, it just feels like the stars are aligning for you. You're very connected to the universe this week. With the Two of Wands, you're going to find as if you long for more, and that's very apparent, especially when you're alone, when you're spending time within your own energy. But there's also just a level of simplicity that you need um, moving forward, and need to recognize and remember that when you're spending time alone. Some of you being like, well, I've had enough time to spend alone, but trust me, there's something to gain, okay? Excuse me. I feel as if you will be pushed to recognize that giving birth to something new has a lot to do with why there's a lot of excitement throughout the week to experience moving forward, to expect. Don't expect the worst when it comes to this new beginning because of the past or because it's taken a little bit longer or just hasn't gone perfectly up until this point. You know, allow yourself to expect the best. You're giving birth to new connections as well this week. It doesn't feel like love. I feel like love is already in the air, especially if you're reconnecting with somebody or are already connected to somebody special. But I feel like you are giving birth to new friends, acquaintances, maybe even new coworkers. As weird as that sounds, to give birth to coworkers, you're going to find that your wording just makes you chuckle. And that there's somebody else's wording as well. Laugh it through and keep things passionate. I feel the need to reverse these. Nope, I don't. Um, Trust your initial intuition that guides you to do something. You second guessing it and moving towards something different or switching it up might alter things in the wrong direction. You're going to feel this level of emotion or disappointment in oneself or your situation, your choices when you're spending time alone. You may find that certain um, friends or certain connections, even the new ones, lead you to recognize that you're a bit heartbroken within. But it feels like that will be healed soon enough, so there's no need to worry. There's a level of excitement in this image. Look, you just feeling quite passionate. You light up inside when you talk to somebody. You light up inside when you think about the future. You light up inside when you think about how many people have your back, how many people you've united with along the way, and how that's not going to change moving forward. Okay? It's going to change in the sense of more people wanting to help you and come back around and sort of assist you in the form of karma, in the form of abundance. But all the meanwhile, it feels like there is a situation you need to leave behind and feel quite um, guided to. It's like it served its purpose, but it may not be able to happen this week, per se. You're guided, pulled away from the situation, or pulled towards figuring out how to replace it or move towards something bigger and better so you can maintain a level of passion, excitement, or to bring it back into your life. To maintain a level of patience as you're prepped to fly towards something new. Um, as you're prepped to fly towards new locations. You could be doing some traveling throughout the week, but all the meanwhile, with another two coming out, the number 22, feeling like you're going through a juggling act, feeling like things don't feel quite perfect, but there's a level of excitement in the air. There's a level of excitement that you bring back to your situation and you just expect moving forward. Something just makes you very giddy and just a little bit on the edge of your seat, but in a good way. It's like you haven't felt this sort of lit up in a while. With the King of Pentacles, this is your energy, or that's how it's coming through. You're being pushed to recognize that you are this King of Pentacles, male or female, to stay grounded, to sit back on your throne and just relax, manifest. When you get the chance to relax, do so. Recognize that you're guided and protected, and it feels like you'll be thinking about your money all the meanwhile, someone else's money potentially, and just to be honest with oneself and release what no longer works for you, and just soar forward. Interesting. I hope that made sense. Just keep moving forward, flying forward towards all you desire. Trust the divine timing all the meanwhile as you're pushed to create and develop, even in the midst of creations. Interesting. Even in the midst of connections is what I meant to say. Allow yourself to understand boundaries are healthy, especially in a new connection. And all the meanwhile, you're going through a death and rebirth, and that's why you're being pushed to expect the best. And at certain points throughout the week, remember that you will be expressing a level of love, right? For yourself, for your life moving forward, for the changes. And I feel like for somebody else, once again, and it's a week where you're saying, wow, this is so exciting. All right. So let's answer your yes or no question. For Cancer. The answer to your question is no. Okay, no. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. To book a personal reading with myself, the options are down below. Just reach out via email. Hoping you have an amazing week, sending you so much love and light, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Cancer.